morning, students. Class 8. Today we explain the next topics. Chapter 3, Understanding Quadrilaterals. This topic is based on exercise 3.4. First, parallelogram. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram. You know that what is quadrilateral? It is a polygon which has 4 line segment. So a quadrilateral will be parallelogram if first condition opposite sides are equal and also parallel. Second, opposite angles are equal, and third, diagonals bisect each other. You can see in this figure ABCD is a parallelogram in which their opposite sides, that is AB is parallel and equal CD, and AD is parallel and equal BC. Second, opposite angles are equal, that is angle A equal to angle C and angle B equal to angle D. And third, diagonal bisect each other, that is AC bisects BD. So OA equal to OC and OB equal to OD. So it is clear. Now you see second, rhombus. A parallelogram will be a rhombus if diagonals are perpendicular to each other and all sides are equal. First, you think rhombus is a parallelogram since their opposite sides are equal and parallel. So all the rhombus will be parallelogram and its diagonal bisect each other at right angle. So it is clear. All the properties that their opposite angles are equal, diagonal bisect each other at right angle, opposite sides are parallel and equal. So one condition is extra from parallelogram. The condition is that its diagonal bisect each other at right angle. But in parallelogram, their diagonal only bisects. Clear? Now you see third, rectangle. A parallelogram be a rectangle if first each angle will be 90 degree and second diagonals are equal. You can see in this figure ABCD is a rectangle and it is also a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel and equal, diagonal bisect each other and diagonals are also equal and each angles are 90 degree. Two conditions are extra. First condition is its diagonals are equal and all angles are 90 degree. So it is clear. So all the rectangles will be parallelogram. Next, a square. A rectangle will be a square. A rectangle will be a square if all sides are equal. ABCD is a square and we know that all the squares will be rectangle. So the conditions are it has all properties of parallelogram, rhombus and rectangle. It has all the properties of parallelogram, rhombus and rectangle. So a square is parallelogram also, rhombus also and rectangle also. So it has all properties of parallelogram, rhombus and rectangle. So it is clear. Now next you see kite. A quadrilateral will be kite if two pair of consecutive sides are equal. You can see in this figure AB and AD are consecutive sides, they are equal. CD and BC are consecutive sides, they are also equal. Its diagonal are perpendicular to each other. The greater diagonal bisects the smaller diagonal and angle B and angle D are equal. OB and OD are equal and AC and BD are perpendicular. So these conditions followed by kite. It is clear. Now you see example 7. RICE is a rhombus. Find X, Y, Z. Justify your findings. RICE. It is a rhombus. And we know that in rhombus all sides are equal and diagonal bisect each other at right angle. It is a property of rhombus. It is clear? So one side is 13. One side is 13. OE is equal to OE is X. We know that OE is equal to OI. OE is equal to OI because diagonal bisect each other. So X will be 5. Similarly, you can see in this figure, first you find the value. Which value? All are right angle triangles. You can see in this figure all are right angle triangles. Its all sides are equal. If one side is 13, then all sides will be 13. So the Z will be what? The Z will be 13 centimeter. And next we have to find the value of Y. So we can take in this triangle OIR. It is a right angle triangle. Since here is 90 degree, the value of Z is 13 and the value of OI is 5. So OR will be the perpendicular, and we use the Pythagoras theorem. Perpendicular square equal to hypotenuse square minus base square. So we write y equal to root under 13 square minus 5 square, that is 169 minus 25, that is 144, and the root of 144 is 12. So the value of y will be 12 centimeter. It is clear? Suppose it is a rectangle. All angles are equal. Then what will be the value of each angle? First you add all the angles. X plus x plus x plus x, that is 360. So x equal to 360 divided by 4, that is 90 degree. So it is clear? Now you see example 8. RENT is a rectangle. In figure 3.41, its diagonals meet at O. Find X if OR. You see here OR equal to 2x plus 4 and OT equal to 3x plus 1. First you see that RENT is a rectangle, and we know that the diagonals of rectangle are equal and bisect each other. So Rn equal to T, then the half of Rn equal to half of T, that is OT equal to OR. So 3x plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 4, and you will solve in this way and the value of x will be 3. It is clear? Now you see exercise 3.4. All the statements are given. We have to say which is true or false. First you will think about all the properties of parallelogram, then rhombus, then rectangle, square and kite. Then you will say the answer. First, all rectangles are a square. All rectangles are a square. You think that will be, this statement will be false. Next, all rhombus are parallelogram. All rhombus are parallelogram. You see the property, you will find this will be true. All squares are rhombus and also rectangles. All square are rhombus and rectangle. You see the property and you will find this will be true. All squares are not parallelograms. All squares are not parallelograms. You see the property, you will find due to not, this property will be false. Clear? Number E. All kites are rhombus. In the rhombus, all sides are equal, but in kites, all sides are not equal. So this will be false. All rhombuses are kites. All the rhombus will be kite. This is true. All parallelograms are trapezium. All parallelograms are trapezium. You know that in trapezium only one pair opposite sides are equal, but in parallelogram their opposite sides are parallel and equal. So parallelogram will be trapezium. So this statement will be right or true. And H, all squares are trapezium. All squares are trapezium. Think. We know that the all sides of a square are parallel and equal, but in trapezium only one pair of opposite sides are parallel, so the squares will be trapezium. This statement is also true. Now you see question number 2. Identify all the quadrilaterals that have 4 sides of equal length. In which quadrilateral whose all sides are equal? You will find that they will be rhombus and a square. 4 right angles. You think about all quadrilaterals, you will find that in a square and rectangle their all angles are right angle, that is 90 degree. Question 3. Explain how a square is a quadrilateral, a parallelogram, a rhombus, a rectangle. A square is a quadrilateral. Yes, we know that quadrilateral has only 4 line segments, so a square has only 4 line segments. So quadrilateral will be a square. And a square is also a quadrilateral. A square is also a parallelogram. It follows the property of parallelogram. A square follows the property of rhombus, and a square follows the property of rectangles. So it is clear. Next, name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals bisect each other. In which quadrilaterals their diagonals bisect each other? You will find that in rhombus, rectangle, a square and parallelogram, their diagonal bisect each other. Second, their diagonal are perpendicular bisector of each other. Condition second, only rhombus and a square. This property follow in only rhombus and a square. In the rhombus and a square, their diagonal bisect each other at right angle. And diagonals are equal. In which quadrilateral diagonals are equal? You will find that in a square and rectangle diagonals are equal. It is clear? Next, question 5. You see, explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. You know that the diagonals of a rectangle are inside the rectangle. So, that will be convex quadrilateral. If the diagonals will be outside, they will be concave quadrilateral, but rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. And question 6, ABC is a right angle triangle and O is the midpoint of the sides of the side opposite to the right angle. Explain why O is equidistant from A, B and C. You can see this figure. ABC is a right angle triangle and O is the midpoint of AC. If O is midpoint of OC and we join OB and we proceed by dotted line A to D and C to D and we join O to D, and this way we see that this figure is a rectangle, and we know that the diagonals of rectangle are equal, so their bisectors will also equal, and we know that AC and BD bisect each other, so OD equal to OB and OC equal to OA. So all the sides OB equal to OA equal to OC are equal. So it is clear. So we can say that O is equidistant from A, B and C. Now you will do all the questions and subscribe my channel. Thank you for this class.